Millions of people start diets every year, and the overwhelming majority end up exactly where they started, or even heavier. The reason is simple. Traditional diets force you to rely on sheer willpower to fight natural hunger signals. It is an unwinnable battle, because you are essentially trying to starve your body into submission. Sustainable fat loss requires shifting your body's chemistry and energy balance naturally. Instead of focusing on restriction, the focus has to be on building healthy habits. Habits run on autopilot, meaning once they are established, you do not need intense motivation to execute them day after day. By the end of this video, you will have a visual meal building system and a 5-step daily checklist to put those fat-burning habits on autopilot. Grab a notebook or open an app on your phone and write down the heading, My 30-Day Non-Negotiables. By shifting your focus away from restricting what you eat and toward automating your daily biology, fat loss becomes a natural byproduct of your routine rather than a forced outcome. Look at this daily checklist we are building. Under your heading, write down item number 1. Drink 16 ounces of water immediately upon waking up. Often, our bodies confuse thirst with hunger. After a full night's sleep, you are dehydrated. Drinking water first thing clears toxins and boosts your resting metabolism by up to 30% for about an hour. Next, add item number 2 to your list. Complete 5 to 10 minutes of light movement, or simply step outside. Doing this brief movement outdoors sets your body's circadian rhythm early in the day. This anchors your internal clock, helping stabilize your natural energy levels so you do not have to rely entirely on caffeine to get going. Write down item number 3. Use the plate method for all your major meals. Structure your plate without weighing food. Fill half with fibrous veggies like broccoli for volume and gut health. 1/4 lean protein like chicken protects muscle and burns calories. 1/4 complex carbs provides sustained energy. Add a thumb-sized portion of healthy fats for hormone production. Watch out for the things that do not make it onto this visual plate. A healthy salad easily turns into a 1,000-calorie trap if drowned in heavy cooking oils, creamy dressings, or paired with sugary liquid coffees that override your natural fullness signals. By using this visual structure, you automatically balance your macronutrients and maintain a mild caloric deficit. You get the fat loss results of strict calorie counting without the psychological burnout of tracking every single bite. For the physical activity side of the equation, add item number 4 to your list. Hit 8,000 steps, or complete a 20-minute body weight circuit. Walking is an incredibly effective tool because it increases your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. It burns a high baseline of calories without causing the severe spikes in hunger hormones that intense cardio often creates. On days where you simply cannot get your steps in, swap the walk for a simple body weight circuit. You can do squats, push-ups, lunges, planks, and glute bridges anywhere without a gym membership. Committing to a baseline of low-stress, consistent daily movement yields much better long-term fat loss than trying to work out intensely 7 days a week, which just spikes stress hormones and requires days of recovery. Add the final item to your daily checklist. Close the kitchen after dinner and get at least 7.5 hours of sleep. Missing out on sleep is disastrous for fat loss. A lack of sleep directly spikes cortisol, a stress hormone that promotes fat storage, and increases ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry, while lowering the hormone that tells you are full. To protect your progress before you even get to bed, establish a firm kitchen closed rule. The easiest way to do this is to brush your teeth immediately after you finish your last meal. Brushing your teeth serves as a definitive psychological signal to your brain that eating is finished for the day. It effectively short-circuits the habit of late-night emotional snacking before it has a chance to begin. Even with a perfect checklist, cravings will happen. This decision tree shows how to handle them using the broccoli test. When a craving hits, ask yourself, am I hungry enough to eat a plate of plain, steamed broccoli? If the answer is yes, you are physically hungry, so go eat a balanced meal. If the answer is no, you are just bored or stressed. Drink a glass of water and change your environment. As you put these habits into practice, stop relying entirely on your bathroom scale to measure your success. The scale fluctuates wildly day to day based on hydration levels, salt intake, and digestion. Instead, gauge your true progress by tracking non-scale victories. Pay attention to how your clothes fit, your daily energy levels, and whether you feel stronger during your workouts. Weight loss is never perfectly linear. Tracking these physical and lifestyle improvements protects your motivation and keeps you consistent when the scale inevitably pauses for a week or two. You now have your complete blueprint. Review your list. Hydrate first thing, move in the morning, use the plate method for meals, hit your daily steps or a short workout, and close the kitchen to get proper sleep. As you execute this, remember to prioritize progress over perfection. If you eat a slice of pizza at a birthday party, you have not ruined your week. Enjoy the food and simply make sure your very next meal is back on track with the plate method. Your 30-day transformation challenge starts tomorrow morning. Set a glass of water on your nightstand and drink it the moment you wake up. Take it one day and one habit at a time, because true success is simply the sum of small efforts repeated daily.